So what's up, you guys? It's me again, back with another video. Blessings to all you guys out there in the YouTube world. All those subscribers that have subscribed to me, and all those who have not, all those who know who I am. I did just get a new hat that I like, but it's too small, as you can probably see. Too small. Always happens like that. Always happens like that. It's always too small. Anyway, yeah, I'm back with another video. I have a little bit of time. I don't know how much time, but I'm gonna try to get into some things. So, let's start with things that have been happening as of lately. Now, I'm gonna start with friendship because of where I work. Now, one thing I want to say about friendship is this. When I started working, I told myself, you're here for work. You're not here for friends. Because I knew in my heart that once I go in and I try to make friends, no one's really going to want to be your friend. No one's really going to be in a positive mood all the time like you are. No one's always going to want to talk about problems with you, and no one's always going to want to do this or that. So what I did, I went in there quiet. I went in there quiet, but I was nice. Motherfuckers started asking me my name and all this stuff about my hair and all this stuff that they seem to be interested in. And then once I actually started trying to open up to people, motherfuckers got quiet. And that's when I was like, God, like, why does this always happen with people? Like, they seem like they're really interested in you. They want to know. And then right when you open up, they feel like you're talking too much or something. Like, they get really quiet. They don't really respond, or they're not really listening all the way. At the end of the conversation, you kind of feel like you're talking to a wall. And that type of stuff is what pushes people like me away and like makes me feel more introverted. But at work, I enjoy my job so much that it doesn't really bother me like that, and I can go in and be myself every single day. And people have come around to like me, you know. Not that they have to be my friend or anything, because I know I don't really have any real friends there. But they like me. They can't help but like me. I mean, not to sound conceited or like I'm the shit or anything like that, but like, you can't help but want to be around positive people, you know? And they see that I'm much different than what they're used to, of course, but especially because of my skin color and my personality versus my skin color, they probably expected me to be some rowdy dude that was just coming up in there who knew about fucking chicken wings and fucking fucking Kool-Aid and all this bullshit that, you know, these like borderline racist ass jokes, you know, when they come out around certain ethnicities, you know, they probably expected something like that. But once they got to know how I was and what my likes were, and, you know, the type of music I listened to, they were kind of like, oh, so Bob Marley, like, and I was just like, you can't win with people, period. So, of course, people were asking me, do you smoke? I know you smoke, man. I know you smoked at least once in your life. Like, you got the locks, you got the whole style going on, the Bob Marley and all this stuff. And I'm just like, nah, dude. Of course, I've tried it. Everyone has been curious in the past, but I didn't like it. It didn't fit me. I get a natural high just from living in a world that our Creator has created for us for free. So every day I get to look at that, and that gives me a natural high of happiness. So I'm just humble and glad. I'm just glad to be here, you know. So I don't have to be high to be interesting, or I don't have to be drunk to be interesting. And people are just like it's just different to them. Like, they want to ask, like, oh. And it's funny, like, a lot of the times that when you're positive, people like to try to like nick and knack and poke at you and kind of like see what hot spots they can get out of you, and like what hot spots they can touch you. Like, they try to basically get you upset and see what you're like when you're upset, you know. And it's funny to me because it's like a lot of that shit, like, I don't even let it upset me. And if I'm upset inside, but I don't push that out on people, because I treat people the way I want to be treated, period. So if I'm all for positivity, that's all you're going to get out of me. So you're not going to see me upset. And if I'm upset, it's not going to be pushed out on you at all, especially if I'm working with you. I don't want any bad experiences while I'm working. Like, I know things naturally happen sometimes, but as far as working together as a unit and getting things done, that's all I care about. I don't care about your problems. I don't care about none of that stuff you want to bring and push upon me. I'm going to stay the way I am for the sake of me first. I'm going to get through my day, regardless of what the fuck you're going through. Because I go through shit every single day. I've been going through shit all my life, and I know all our struggles are different, but hey, it is what it is. I'm getting through my day. I'm going to get paid for what I worked for, and I'm just going to make sure whatever you do in this world, you take care of you first. You do what you got to do for you first. That's what I learned from maybe a year ago from now, or 2 years ago from now, I'll say. I don't know if you guys know my situation with my ex-girlfriend, blah, 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 blah. We were together for 4 years. I thought she was the one. She broke up with me, changed everything for me. I basically started from being in an apartment with someone for 4 years, having everything I needed to live in here, to way less. I'm arguing with people here for no reason. They're all siblings in some kind of way, except one person. I don't know who the fuck that is to this day. But I even argued with her. Like, it's just pushed out onto me, though. It's like forced arguments that I didn't ask to have. And when I try to be positive about that, it doesn't work. So I just get quiet. I don't speak. It is what it is. I'm doing this for me. If I don't talk to you, it's for a reason. If you getting bad reactions out of me, you did something wrong. Because I'm not, you can't make me mad that fast. It takes a lot to make me actually upset enough to curse you out or something like that. And I will curse you out. I'll curse you the fuck out. I might even put hands on you if I'm pushed that far. So, but it's been years since I had like a physical fight with someone. Ain't nobody got time for that. Like, I need all this energy for skating. Like, I don't need to be wasting that on people like idiots. So that's how work's been going. You know, it's a lot of here and there with people and their personalities. I don't have time to deal with that, and I don't want to deal with it. So I don't deal with it. They just are who they are, and I'm just who I am, and I'm not going to change for anybody. But guess what? My manager loves me. My other manager loves me. All my managers love me. They can't help but love me. And like I said, it's not even like a conceited, I'm all that kind of thing. It just naturally happened. I didn't know what was going to happen. I've been hearing nothing but good things. My manager has bought me shoes. Not bought, but she's given me shoes that have barely been worn at all. She just recently gave me, let me see if I can, no, I don't have my wallet on me, but she gave me a, why do I forget the name? Panera Bread card. I love Panera Bread. Ooh, that tuna sandwich. I just can't find one. But she gave me a whole $7 worth of Panera on a card for free. I was just working one day. She came up to me, oh, you like Panera? I was like, yeah. She was like, oh, here you go. I'm like, dude, I've been looking for one of these. I've been looking for a Panera for the longest. I just couldn't find one. She gave me a card. Now I don't have to pay my own money. She's really nice. A lot of people there can be nice. But there's like maybe, I would say, 2 people out of all of them who actually like are caring. And those are the people I gravitate to the most. Besides the people who I joke around with and have fun with sometimes. But even those people who I joke around and have fun with sometimes, they are just two-faced. Like, sometimes they'll be leaving and they'll just leave. They'll pass by you without saying bye. Or they'll come in without saying hi. Or they'll be having a bad day and they won't respond to you. And it's like, that's cool, but like, just say you're not in the mood. Because I'm sitting there like, oh shit, what did I do? Like, did I do something wrong to them? Like, should I care? Like, what? That's how it is. So, you got to be careful with people sometimes. and who you let and into your world, and who you give all your positive energy to sometimes, because hey, you gotta limit some people with your positive energies, because you can't give it all to them, because the moment you need them, that's a wrap. The moment you need them to listen to your problems, wrap. They don't want to hear it. They ignoring you. They're on their phone. They're doing some other shit. Or they're just not listening to you. They don't even know they're not listening to you sometimes. They're just like distracted by whatever it is. It's usually the phone. And that's another thing I want to get on. So, cell phones, technology, all that stuff. I have been seeing a lot of people. And it's sad. Like, I'll get on the bus, right? And I'll be listening to a song or something. And then, like, I'll just be looking around on the bus and I see everybody like this. And it's like, dude, like, everybody looks like a fucking giraffe trying to eat fucking grass. Like, they're like fucking just head down, eyes glued to the phone, and nobody's communicating. Like, people will literally sit close together on the bus and just be like on the phone, just. And I'm like, dude, that shit is so depressing. It's sad to look at, because it's like, dude, if you go up to someone on a bus and you sit down next to them, they're gonna kind of look at you weird and kind of like scoot over towards the window or to the side, off to the side of the seat. Like, they don't want to fucking be next to you. They don't even know you. So they're basically already judging you before. Especially me. When I get on the bus, I got this. Like, I got some earthly looking shit on. Like, people don't know what's up with Mama Earth over here. Like they don't know. They don't know my steez. They don't know. I'm just kidding. But they don't know, like, what all this is. So it's like they already perceive it as dirty. They already perceive it as a gang member. They already perceive it as, like, thug or some shit. Like, someone who smokes weed. And so it's like, when I get on the bus, they scoot over. You know, the black people don't do it. They know what's up. But, like the Asians and Filipinos and, like, the white people, they scoot over. Or they get really tight. They get really tight to the corner or to the side. They get really tight. And I'm just like, dude, just relax. I'm sitting because I have nowhere else to sit. Like, I can tell you don't want to talk to me, so I'm not going to talk to you. And then I've had conversations with people on the bus before. Don't get me wrong. A majority of them, though, nah. I sometimes observe people on the bus and I'm like, dude, that guy is like totally judging that person right now. Like, have you ever been on a bus or a transportation train or anything, and like you see a random person like across from you or on the side to you, on the side or something, and they're just like looking at you up and down, staring at you. You're just trying to do your own thing and they're just. And you're like, just say hello. Like, just ask a question. Like, I'm not gonna fucking bite or punch you in the face or Sparta kick you in the forehead. Like, I'm human just like you. Like, I love talking to people. Like, but all that stuff on the bus with the roboticness, like the robotics and all that, it's just too much, dude. Like, I see that outside as well. People on the phone, walking across the street, not looking where they're going. I'm like, he's gonna kill you. He's gonna hit that corner while you're walking with your fucking telephone, your cell phone or your iPhone, whatever expense you have there that's keeping you sucked into it. You're gonna hit that corner, not see a car turning, and he's gonna hit you. I always look back and forth like at least 3 times because people can't drive at all in California. But I see that on the streets and I'm like, first of all, wherever I go, I get stared at by somebody. Someone's always looking at me. And it's like, I don't care as much as I did when I was younger, because when I was younger, woo, introvert like a motherfucker. I was always in the house. When I was younger, I was afraid to go outside because I was afraid to die. I don't know why. I was just afraid. I was really insecure as a child. As a teenager, I was super insecure. I have my insecurities now, but they've dissolved much more. And I'm way more talkative than I used to be. I'm way more like forward as far as like what I want and stuff like that. The way I talk, people can't really understand because I seem to mumble a lot. But that's because my mind is always on something. So I have a hard time gathering a sentence sometimes without changing the subject before I end the sentence. That's what it is, because I'm always thinking of something. Like, I cut myself off when I'm thinking. Like, that's how bad it is. But it's good to me because it's like, I'm alone in this situation. I've always been on my own because I didn't grow up around my parents. I was in foster care and group homes, and I got kicked out at some point. I didn't have anywhere to live. I living with my friend at some point. I left there, tried to come back. They wouldn't let me. I had a girlfriend at the time. I lived with her. They were Hispanic. They were like Salvadorian and Guatemalan. Stayed with them for 4 years. Got into a church. Played for the church. I was a drummer for a church for 4 years. Basically, they wanted me to change and cut my hair, keep it short. I couldn't be black, basically. So I quit the church. And ever since then, I've been on my own. To where it's like, I don't have nobody to help me. I live with my sister currently, but I sleep on the couch. I don't get privacy. I don't get time alone, really. This is the first day out of like this month so far. And I don't get to basically play guitar when I'm here. I don't get to do anything. I don't have privacy at all. You know? Like, if I walk into the closet where my clothes are, there's shit all over the floor, like clothes and bags of this and that from all the kids that they got and stuff like that. All that's there. And I gotta basically pick it up and throw it on their side because I can't get to my stuff without tripping. I gotta be careful that they don't fall on my guitars that are in there. I might have to move those. But you basically get it. I'm out of space. So right now I'm saving all my money from I'm very blessed to have this job. Like, you don't even know. I'm blessed to have this job. And I'm so glad that my mindset is different now. And that's what I mean sometimes. Here's the thing about this. Sometimes things happen to you. And this goes back to all the shit that I've gone through, basically. Things happen for a reason. Things happen to get you where you are now. I have a job. Pays me better than I've ever been paid. I'm saving money. I don't have someone nagging in my ear about what I can and can't do and what they like me to do and what they like me not to do. I can do whatever the fuck I want whenever I want. I can skate as much as I want. I can sing at the park. I can go to the farmer's market. I can eat whatever I want to go. I can eat wherever I want. I can go wherever I want. Meet whoever I want to meet. Discard whoever I want to discard. Like, I don't gotta meet nobody's parents. I don't have to feel like I gotta be good enough for somebody. So right now I'm taking care of me. And that's the difference of where I am now compared to then. I've gone through a lot just to get here, but I got here. I got here on my own though. I didn't have somebody like, oh, you need to do this, go. I didn't have that. I told myself like, dude, I don't want to live here for another 4 years. I don't want to do that. I want to get my own stuff. And that's what I'm working on now. I've basically been able to save over $1,000 for the first time in my fucking life. Never ever saved even. I've never gone over 1,000. That's an accomplishment for me by itself already. And it's not always going to have to be like the big hurdles that are accomplishments. It's the small shit too. Because everybody's different. Everyone's accomplishments they have different meanings for everybody. You know? I'm taking steps. They say slow and steady wins the race. Because when I do rush, it doesn't work. That's all I gotta say. Hope you guys enjoyed this video and got something out of it. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys soon. Peace.